Tabatak represent daw tong guest natin, kaya mag-ingay sila sa chat today or tonight. Welcome sa live interviews natin. So happy you guys are able to join us tonight. Whether you're joining us sa community, sa page, or sa YouTube, we want to welcome you all sa live interviews natin. And syempre, before we even start, I want to greet yung mga watchers, yung viewers rather, natin for this evening. We got si John Tan. John Agustin Tan is here. Si Amira, hello sa'yo. Joanne, tabatak daw her na you. Si Anne Victoria Lim Tulod is here as well. So mukhang marami talaga sila. We've got Brian. Brian bro, good evening sa'yo. Ito talagang super solid si Brian na nanonood lagi sa atin. We have got si Michelle Garcia. Tao po daw. Si Karen Crystal Lasta. Happy birthday sa guest natin. Oy, mamaya batingin din siya kasi birthday niya pala today. We've got si Marvin. Sir Marvin, good evening sa'yo. And si John, thank you for tagging a lot of people. Ayan. Joshua. Sino pa nandito? Si Ara. Si Mitch. We've got Adler. Mukhang puro magkakasama itong mga to Marivic. We've got Elizabeth Cabida. Si Ella, si Jairus, kaway-kaway daw. And then of course sa page we've got, marami tayo sa page kagad. Mukhang biglang dumami yung nanonood sa page. And then si El, si Kira, Christian, si Leo, si Anne, Anne Las Piñas, Jennifer, Ja, yan, shoutout sa inyo lahat. Si TLG is watching as well. Hi G. Good evening sa'yo. Alright, so I'm quite excited as always for our interview for this evening. Mukhang marami rin excited based dun sa teaser that we put out earlier this morning. Mukhang marami nag-aabang dito sa interview natin kasi nga, I think it's very relatable. Because first of all, yung guest natin for this evening, she is a mom of 3. And you'll soon find out later na talagang full-on, hands-on mom din to. And yun nga, she's got 3 kids. And I think a lot of you will probably relate very well to her situation. And yun nga, kasi another interesting bit about our guest for this evening, nag-start siya sa PFL, which is the Premium Freelancer Launchpad. Doon din yata nabuo itong Tabatak group na to. So she's got a lot of people who are part of her network already nakasama natin dito sa community na nanonood sa ngayon. Sabi ni Jennifer, nakaka-relate talaga siya. I hope yung mga daddies din, kahit na hindi kayo mommy, of course, na you will appreciate yung story ng ating guest for this evening. It's really inspiring and I'm sure marami kayong mapupulot ng mga gandang tips and lessons as well when it comes to freelancing. Hi, Sir Raul. Welcome ulit sa'yo. We didn't forget you, by the way. So I noticed din na you joined the tribe na, so welcome sa tribe. Good evening kay Johnson. Nice. Mukhang ready na rin yung mga viewers natin to welcome our guest for this evening. So, siguro to welcome yung ating guest and start asking questions, can you guys all type in premium? Yun yung call to action natin kanina sa teaser natin. And I'd like you guys to type premium just to let me know that you're ready. As soon as you get a lot of those responses or those comments, then we'll go ahead and bring out yung guest natin for this video. Okay, so type lang kayo premium dito sa comment natin. Yan, Amira. We've got, yun, dami ka agad. Very responsive sila tonight. Very good. Nice. Yan. Dami nanonood. Sobra. Cool. So, let's go ahead and bring out yung guest natin for this evening. And yung guest natin, direct, anong ginagawa nitong guest natin? Asan na yung ating teaser? Wala ba tayong teaser? Yan, okay. Yan, so I help, sabi niya, she helps purpose-led coaches get clients through well-versed copywriting. So our guest for this evening, of course, is none other than si Lara Patricia Gargo, Garag, I won't even try to pronounce it. Ikaw na lang mag-pronounce. Nahirapan ako.
Gargarotea.
Gargarotea, yun. Okay. Parang dyslexic yata ako. Hindi ko mabasa yung mga pangalan. Hi, Lara.
Hello everyone. Hello sa
Yan.
Tabatak family ko. Shout out sa inyo.
May pa-shoutout ka agad. Ang aga-aga pa may pa-shoutout ka.
Yes.
We're happy to have you. Kamusta ka today?
Okay naman. Medyo lang, stiff pero
Busy?
no, I'm not busy today. Hindi ako nag-work today.
Oo, kasi nga, as you all know, okay, batiin nyo na si Lara kasi it's her 16th birthday. Yan. So she turned 16 today. So if you want to greet her, we'd be very happy. And happy birthday sa'yo, Lara.
Thank you, thank you.
So you were born 16 years ago today, tama ba?
Mm-hmm.
Sige, yan. Para hindi nila alam, wala silang alam. Okay? Kaya marami po mabati sa'yo. So, tama-tama. It's a very good gift to the viewers from you. Kahit na ikaw yung may birthday, you're actually the one giving a present sa mga viewers natin. Kasi tonight, we're going to be sharing your story and we're going to be talking about some of the things that you had to go through and siguro some of the breakthroughs that you had, some of the wins na nangyari sa'yo ever since you started freelancing and ever since you became part of some of the programs ng tribe, particularly siguro yung PFL and then eventually getting into the tribe itself. But before we go to that, okay, commercial lang muna. So yung tribe, which is our paid program, it's our flagship program, it's still open. Okay, mahigit isang taon ng open tong tribe. And for those of you who are interested to join, and want to raise your freelancing game, as we always say, open siya. All you have to do to learn about the opening or the enrollment is you just have to comment with the word tribe dito sa live video natin. And we will have one of our success managers reach out to you to fill you in on what you need to know to be able to enroll sa tribe. Okay? Sabi daw ni Coach 18 lang. Pero hindi, sabi ko A16, hindi ko sinabing 18. Okay? Sabi ni Marites daw sabi ko 18 daw. Anyway, so, this evening, parang nag-freeze yung video mo, Lara. Yan, gumalaw na ulit siya. Okay na. Sige. Alright, now, of course, as always, pwede rin kayo magtanong if you're watching this interview live, if you want to ask questions, kay Lara, pwede naman. We'll throw in maybe a question or two from our viewers. So go ahead and type in any questions you may have throughout the interview. Pwede nating piliin and we'll try to answer and ask those questions. Okay? So Lara, umpisa na natin.
Okay, go.
Ready ka na?
Yep.
Okay. So first of all, kahit ayaw nilang maniwala, would you tell everybody, okay, kasi syempre teaser natin, you're a mom, di ba? Kasi ako honestly, nung nakita ko yung picture mo, sabi ko parang 16 years old talaga to Okay, so parang di ako paniwala na you're already a mom. But can you quickly tell everybody about yourself lang, siguro a little bit about your family, and a little bit about what you do currently as a freelancer?
So I'm a mom to 3 beautiful kids. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old twins. And I do copywriting. Yeah, I'm trying to niche down right now, but yes.
So basically, copywriting is what you offer. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. And how did you get into freelancing in the first place? Anong kwento mo? Did it start early on as your main career na kaagad, or were you doing something else?
Actually, nung single ako, I was freelance events brand ambassador. If you're familiar with that, yung mga nag-i-event sa mga SMX or something, tapos may mga ambassador there. So I was one of them. Kaya lang yung trabaho ko is very stressful kasi like may mga events na naglalast ng weeks, so I have to be out of home ng ganun din katagal. So when I became pregnant dun sa unang baby ko, my initial plan is to go back sana. Kasi I'm earning decent money naman at that time nung trabaho. So sabi ko, babalik ako. Pero nakita ko na yung baby ko and naninimbang ako if I'm going to ng nanny para makapag-work ako. Sabi ko, parang maternal instinct na, no, I have to do something about it. Baka may way na alaga ang anak trabaho.
Yes.
I don't wanna be yung I'm not no of sa mga yung stay-at-home moms. Kaya lang nung time kasi na yun medyo sanay ako na nagtatrabaho ako. So parang hinahanap ko din siya. So ayun, I look for jobs on Google search, gano'n. So, is there a job, parang online job lang na you don't have to go to office or remote lang? And is there a job for undergraduate people? Kasi hindi ako graduate. So, I stopped at my third year na college. Nakaano na course na ako. So, talon. And ayun nga, graduate, like, kasi sabi ko, hindi ako pwedeng mag-corporate din kasi hindi naman ako graduate. So, isa yun sa talagang mga kinonsider ko. And then, I found out na pwede ka palang mag-virtual assistant. And then I tried virtual assistants way back in 2016. So, the first platform that I got client is Craigslist, if you're familiar.
Yes.
So, most of the people here parang iniisip nila scam yun. Pero that's where I get my first ever client. That's where I got my first ever client.
So, ito VA services na yun, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Lara, sorry, let me check lang Guys, is there a delay sa internet? Kasi I'm getting a little bit of delay. Let us know kung naririnig niyo ng maayos. Okay, sa side ni Lara. Okay, sige. May konting lag lang ng konti, Lara. Yan, sige. Anyway, tuloy natin. So VA services, 2016, you already had one child back then. Kamusta yung experience of becoming a VA? So parang general VA ba to?
Yes, general VA. And kasi ako because hinahanap kong work. So, time lang. Like, hindi ko siya sineseryoso talaga. Parang, at the same time na nalilibang ako, gumagana yung utak, taking care of my daughter. So, I had only one client at that time, tapos parang 4 hours a day lang. Somehow, I managed to parang fill in the gap na hinahanap ko, yung magtrabaho. But then I realized, sabi ko, parang, ito na ba talaga yon? Like, ganito na lang ba ako? And then, isa siguro sa mga parang pinaka-dilemma ko at that moment. Kasi, pag may nakakakita dun sa daughter ko, she's a bright child talaga. So, they kept on saying na parang, uy, sana magmana yan kay ganito. Sana magmana yan kay ganyan. Or sana maging paglaki para kagaya ni ganito. So, parang wala ako. Parang wala ako as a role model. Sabi ko, I have to do something about it. So, medyo may mga times talaga na, alam mo, magre-reflect ka. Paano ba ako magiging good role model sa anak ko? Kasi, ayokong makita niya na parang naging hindrance yung pagkakaroon ko ng anak to fulfill my own like dreams. So, naghanap pa ako ng ibang ways and then I became an online writer. If you're familiar with The Asian Entrepreneur, yung web magazine, I became an online content editor there. Ayun, kaya lang, yung pressure naman ng trabaho. Like, syempre, medyo malaking company sila and then marami talaga kaming tinatanggap noon na interviews din na ginagawang vlogs. So, I have to kept up on my deadlines. Tapos naging pregnant ako dun sa twins ko.
Nice. Okay.
Ayun. So,
Pero ang question ko sa'yo, Lara, was, sabi mo, you did part-time VA services initially. Kasi a lot of people, syempre, madalas na tanong din nila, syempre, yung rates that you were getting back then.
Yeah,
Can
so
you share with us?
Sabi ko nga parang I was doing it to parang ano lang, yung pastime lang. So, ang rate ko lang talaga at that time was $2 an hour.
Okay.
So, nag-improve siya after like 6 months. So, naging $2.5 an hour.
Okay.
Pero that's it.
Hiningi mo ba yun na increase or sila
No, binigay naman.
Nagkusa naman sila. Okay. Pero did you not try to explore other platforms during that time? Hindi ko alam kung was there eldest na yata nung time na yun? Meron na, no?
Yes, but I'm not familiar with the platform. So, ayun nga, nung nabuntis ako sa twins ko, and then I was doing yung work dun sa webmag, sabi ko parang it's so stressful. I have to look for other options then. So, nag-join naman ako sa OLJ, sa online jobs that and there I've had yung mga several clients na. So, simula nung tumanggap na ako, I think medyo na ano din siguro ako na magkakaroon ako na. So, medyo na pressure on my side. Kaya, naghanap ako ng maraming kliyente.
I see. So, at one point, ilang kliyente yung meron ka?
At that moment, when pregnant dun sa ko, 3.
3 clients. Okay. And were you hitting pretty good numbers as far as your income was concerned?
Yeah, I think nag-increase na yung rate ko at that time ng mga $4 an hour. So, I'm working. So, yeah, basically, if you're like coming from yung middle family, it's a decent amount of money to live. Pero hindi siya yung livable talaga. You get to choose kung anong kakainin or like anong isusuot mo, 'di ba? Yung mga ganong bagay. And syempre, with the kids, na sobrang ano lang pag may kids ka na gastos.
Yes, so.
Yun.
And siguro added, I don't know, pero added pressure din ba na you had twins eventually, kumbaga? And that was another reason for you to start looking for bigger opportunities as well.
Yes. Yun nga, yun talagang ano ko kasi tinanong ko yung OB ko. May possibility ba na, kasi sa first baby ko normal ako. So sa kanila sabi ko, may possibility ba na normal ko? Sabi, yes, pero maliit yung chance. Tapos tinanong ko, magkano ang CS ng twins? Kasi pag twins ka pala, pag pregnant ka with twins, doble lahat ng bayad. Like ultrasound, doble yung bayad. Yes. Right. So it's the same with the procedure. So if you're like yung CS ng single child only is 75, sa twins 150K, ganon. And at that moment, talagang honestly, siguro my husband and I have like 100K lang in the bank. Sabi ko, oh my God, pagka nanganak ako ng CS, paano na kami? And then, syempre, may other gastos pa aside from hospital bill. So, yun, yung added pressure.
Right. And yung twins mo were born kailan niya?
2019.
2019, okay. So, how did you manage to, kumbaga, to cross that bridge ng panganak mo?
Hindi talaga siya madali. I had to lie. Not necessarily, parang I had to keep my pregnancy from my other clients. Kasi may isang client ako na nalaman niya na I'm pregnant and nilet go niya ako. So sabi ko noon, baka lahat ng client ko, yun yung dilemma sa utak ko, baka lahat ng client ko, pag nalaman nilang pregnant ako, i-let go nila
Let
ako.
go pa, oo.
Kaya at that moment, kailangan ko nung kliyente. So, sabi ko, hindi ko na lang sasabihin. Hindi naman ako like, hindi naman nila ako tinanong, but I never brought it up. So, nagkaroon ako ng parang friction sa isang client ko because naging sensitive yung pregnancy ko. So, kailangan mag-bed rest na ako at 6 months, ganun. And yung kailangan niyang maghanap ng ng kapalit ko agad-agad. So, parang she felt bad and I understand. Inaako ko naman talaga na it was my fault. Kasi sabi niya, if sinabi ko ng aga, meron sana siyang time to look for other VA. Sabi ko nga, yun, tinake ko yun. Kaya lang, it was like one of the moments in my life na talagang parang na ako, medyo pressured and I don't know what to do in life kasi yun nga, hindi naman ako graduate. Tapos nanay ako, 3 na yung magiging anak ko. So sabi ko, ano nang gagawin ko? So after pregnancy, I was diagnosed with postpartum depression. So I had to stop yung freelancing until mga 6 months yata ako nagpahinga. Yun.
Okay.
And
Well, that's understandable din naman kasi nga kagaya ng sinabi mo, yung pressure of not wanting your clients to let go of you. Lalo na kasi you're gonna be needing the money dahil nga manganganak ka na. I'm sure marami rin talaga. Let us know in the comments, guys, kung ganun din anybody who might have experienced similar situations na syempre parang ayaw mong mawala eh. So sometimes you make the wrong decision of not informing siguro yung client kaya sinabi mo. Pero again, it's understandable nga kasi parang as much as possible, sana nandiyan lang sila. Yung hindi ba puputol yung stream of income, di ba? Parang gano'n. Yeah. Let's fast forward a little bit na, Lara. So, you finally learned about the premium freelancer Launchpad. Yun yung unang nalaman mo ba? Or was it more of you got into the community first? Or paano introduction mo into the movement?
So, I had this parang 20 comes, nagka-kliyente na ako, medyo okay na yung income ko when it comes parang clients, pero hourly pa din yung rate ko. Kahit copywriter na ako. And then, I started the passion project sana. So it's called the Filipino Undergraduates kasi I wanted to help nga yung undergraduates noon na mga Pinoy para magkaroon ng like a livelihood sa online. And then it failed. One of the parang research kasi ako, one of the parang communities na nakita ko was yung free community, the freelance movement tribe. The freelancing community, itong free. And then I joined. Tapos, some of the people inside connected with me. And one of them is si Marvin Bohr, if you're familiar with him. Isa sa mga guardians noon sa FL. And then, sabi ko, hindi ko alam na total newbie siya. Talagang akala ko matagal na to sa industry dahil sa mga value post niya. And then, I found myself sinusubay na yung mga posting niya. And then, he parang promoted yung PFL. Tapos, kinlik ko. Nakita ko yung binasa sales page. Sabi ko, I have to know kung sinong sumulat nito. So, nag-enroll ako.
Okay.
So, yun yung reason ko noon.
So you're pretty much just curious about who wrote the sales page.
Yes.
Okay. Pero hindi rin biro yung amount, di ba? I mean, it's not small, it's not big. Pero still, you had to shell out, a certain amount of money para makapasok ka. And when you got in, were you able to discover, by the way, kung sino sumulat?
I thought lang na si JTL.
Okay.
So, nung nag-TFL na, parang nakalimutan ko na siya because of the blueprint.
Right.
Wala na siya sa
Okay.
isip ko.
Now, for those
JTL ba?
watching, actually, hindi ko alam kung sino eh. Okay. Pero we can find out, don't worry. Pero what I wanted to tell the viewers lang muna. So, if you're not familiar with what Lara is sharing, yung PFL, it's called the Premium Freelancer Launchpad. And just as the name suggests, it's a program that was introduced in May of this year. Tama ba, Lara? May, no?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So May of this year, it was the 30-day client getting blueprint bundled with some additional training on how to get clients. I think it was the revenue line training, yung how to get clients using the revenue line, and a few other resources. So that was the program that Lara joined, basically. So during that your stay inside PFL, kasi 30 days lang yun, di ba? So you had a full 30 days,
Yes.
plus some resources, plus access to skills yata, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
What was the experience like? Can you share with us, like from day one, anong tumatakbo sa isip mo? Were there some aha moments? Were there breakthroughs along the way? Were there major achievements? Kumbaga, so tell us all about it.
Ayun. So, PFL comes, tapos inassign sa mga heptad. So, sabi ko, ano itong mga heptad? Para saan to? For accountability daw. And then, may mga guardian kami dun, may guardian kami dun sa heptad, which is din.
Mhm.
I was really like, parang somehow sabi ko sa sarili ko, ito yung parang long ko eh. Kasi freelancing was like a lonely road. If you're going to parang go freelancing, malungkot siya mag-isa.
Yep.
Kasi you don't have people around you na you can ask to. Most likely yung mga nakita ko sa groups, parang they're not like open to share naman yung like mga ginagawa nila. So, nashock ako doon. Sabi ko, grabe yung yung spirit ng mga tao, at pagkatapos may 'di ba may day 1, day 2, day 3. Tinry ko lang siya. Parang curiosity pa rin nung una. Tinry ko lang siya. Sige nga, tingnan natin kung mag-work ito. Pero ano pa ako, parang medyo pessimistic na parang talaga ba na makakapag-charge ako ng premium. And then after a week, I booked 2 DCs after a week of doing it. Sabi ko, siguro nga this is possible. So tinuloy-tuloy ko, and then after the whole 30 day, I got one not so premium client, pero it was parang double na nung rate ko before I joined PFL, because I have 4 DCs with the people na fino-follow ko, na talagang ang dami nilang follower and network. Ito talaga yung mga alam mo yun, sinusundan ko in the industry. Tapos I booked a DC with them. So sabi ko, and I was the community na eh. Sobrang solid community namin doon. I was longing for it na. Kaya nag-join tribe right after that.
Yeah. Pero nung nasa PFL ka, were there any, kasi nga daily yung lessons, in delivery ng lessons and the task din, di ba? Were there any particular tasks na dinaanan mo doon na talagang after you did them, parang medyo na-solidify na yung belief mo rin na it was in fact possible?
First, I watched yung Clearing Limiting Beliefs by JTL. And doon pa lang, parang it somehow spoke to me. Yung mga sinasabi na parang hindi ka graduate, wala kang karapatan mag-charge ng premium. Nanay ka, wala kang karapatang mag-charge ng premium. It was all in my head, and I was undergoing psychotherapy. So parang somehow parang mas nag-resonate sa akin na nakikita ko yung psychotherapist ko and then pinanood ko yun. So sabi ko, baka yun talaga. And then I tested yung market, di ba? Yung choose your market.
Yep.
Yun pa, that's one thing that I love about PFL. Sobra kasing ano na talaga niya eh. Sabi nga nila parang spoon feeding na. Kasi talagang ibibigay na nila sa iyo lahat. And then napakadali niyang sundan. So doable talaga.
Yeah.
Nakita ko na yung system niya doable. And ayun, dun pa lang sa like choose your market and then explain yung revenue line, you charge based on value doon. Yun yung mga nag-resonate talaga sa akin na yes, I can really charge premium fees.
Right. Okay. And can you really like quickly lang like explain to the viewers then? Kasi sabi mo there were certain questions in your mind when you started na I'm a housewife, stay-at-home mom, basically hindi naman ako graduate. Your experience mo might not be totally related to the market that you were trying out. Pero you also mentioned that once you understood, yung revenue line pala was an important concept of what we're trying to do here. Gaano kalaking tulong yung mga lessons and those principles na natutunan mo sa PFL for you to be able to undo or at least get rid of those limiting beliefs na meron ka before?
For me, it's life-changing talaga, to say the least. Because matagal na akong nag-work for coaches, pero yun nga, hourly rate and parang VA copywriter, ganon. And so somehow, medyo alam ko na yung market ko, but I don't know how to position myself because hindi ko din talaga alam yung revenue line, honestly. So, nung sinabi ni John na parang ito yung revenue line, if you help them get leads, if you help them convert clients or retain clients, di ba? With this amount na papasok sa kanila and this parang problem na kukunin mo from them, hindi ba sapat na mag-charge ka ng ganito? So, parang sa kanila, parang ano lang yun a percentage of what they've earned through you.
Yep.
So, yun yung ano talaga sa akin, impact nun.
Okay. Can you talk a little bit more about that? Kasi isa din yan sa madalas na questions ng mga tao when it comes to yung sinasabi natin lagi nga na sa tribe, we teach people how to charge premium. Tapos parang question mark di ba? Na parang, paano nyo ginagawa yun? Is it magic? Is it some sort of secret na nakapag-charge kayo ng premium? Pero before you talk about that a little bit more, quickly lang, no? I just want to say, remind everybody who's watching, medyo marami tayong nanonood right now. If you're interested sa Tribe, which is the paid program na meron kami, it's our flagship program where we have coaching, we have lessons, we have mentorship, accountability, community, yung sinasabi ni Lara kanina na support she's getting from everybody. So that program is open right now. And again, if you are interested in joining the tribe, just go ahead and comment with the word tribe below sa comment section natin. And we'll have one of our success managers reach out to you to have a conversation about you possibly getting into the tribe. Okay, so balik tayo, Lara. Doon sa tinatanong ko kanina. Kasi that's one of the biggest question nga ng mga tao, no? Na how are you able to charge premium pag nasa loob kayo ng tribe? And we're not keeping any secrets naman. Nabanggit mo na rin. It's value-based. Just for the benefit of our viewers. May analogy ka ba or may example ka na you can maybe share with, or maybe even the actual clients that you have right now, kung paano mo sila charge ng premium?
So, I think yung binigay ng tribe sa akin was not like an educational na parang ganito mag-charge ng premium, but a realization of my worth. So yun, na parang ganito yung worth ng service mo. Kahit na undergrad ka, kahit na nanay ka, it should be fitting that you charge this fee because you're doing them this, you're helping them with their parang products or services na sell. So ayun, Siguro isa din sa mga pinaka magandang nakuha ko from Tribe. Kasi hindi talaga siya yung yung parang ibibigay sa'yo tapos ayan na, makakapag-charge ka na ng premium
Yeah.
fee. No, it's like that. You have to parang choose every day you have to choose to take action every day.
Mhm.
Na kahit naman ibigay sa'yo, kapag hindi mo ginagawa, wala ding mangyayari. And I would just like to parang disclaimer lang na hindi siya pagpasok ko premium fee agad yung ko. I've had my downtime as well. Actually parang 3 weeks ago I was on depressive mode again
Mhm.
because nakakapag-charge na ako but hindi pa ako makapag-package. Gusto ko
Okay.
kasing i-try yung package fees. So, premium fee pero hourly. So, sabi ko, I wanna try it. Wala akong nakukuha na
Mhm.
parang traction or yung mga DC na nabubook ko, yung iba nag-ghost and so on and
Mhm.
so forth. Pero yun nga, itong Tabatak started a group study somehow along those weeks. And then, dun ko nagbumalik ako sa Kajabi from yung zero to CEO. Then, yun yung parang dun ako nagkaroon ng realization na I was skipping stages. Yun
Mhm.
talaga. Si Mark Allen yata yung nagsabi dun, there are 4 stages. So, I realized I was skipping stages. Gusto ko agad, nandun agad ako sa, success or significance. So, I was skipping stages. So, ang ginawa ko, bumalik ako dun sa CCPP and then I got I followed up with the clients na DC ko na.
Mhm.
And then I booked my first ever package,
Okay.
which is amounting to more than $1,000.
Okay.
And yun, from then on, I booked a consultation with a local client. So, parang, yun nga, hindi siya yung parang ibibigay sa'yo na magic
Mhm.
wand na makapag-charge ka na ng premium. Hindi
Yeah.
siya ganon. You have to take action every day.
Right. Another thing that obviously a lot of people might have been interested in dun sa pinakita natin teaser about your story was you are now at a point where you're working mga 5 hours each day, tama ba?
Yes.
Okay.
4
So
to
yan din,
5,
4 to 5 hours each
roughly.
day. Of course, for a mom who has twins pa yung babies mo, and
Yes.
yun nga, I'm sure may mga nanonood tayong mga mommies dito. That's probably one of the biggest dreams. In fact, I think more than the income goal of a lot of people, it's being able to work less hours. Yun yung mas gusto ng marami, no? Kasi nga,
Yes.
wala namang silbi daw, sabi nga nila yung maraming kita, wala namang oras. So, more than anything, it's siguro, the most attractive thing for a lot of people na nakakapag-attract sa kanila sa freelancing. How do you manage to work just very little hours and still hit yung income goal mo sa ngayon?
So, ayun, I started tweaking nga yung prices ko. And then, from the lessons and then yung mga, di ba may mga biglaang live CJTL. From there, yung mga nakukuha kong value, ina-adjust ko din yung offer ko and tinetest ko dun sa mga market ko. Kasi, right now, I have like parang a written system for how I get clients. So, tinetest ko siya. And yun, siguro ang pinaka nakapag-lessen ng hour ko was the package fee and then also yung consultation. Kasi yung consultation ko was 1 hour per week lang.
Okay.
But I'm getting paid, yun nga, a decent amount of money that contributes a lot to my income.
Mm-hmm. So, interesting yan sa mga nanonood sa atin to think na before, medyo sabi mo nga, underpaid ka. There were a lot of people that you were working for that didn't quite see the value that you brought to them. Pero from there, jumping into now, you're doing consultation work for businesses as well. Explain lang natin, pag consultation work, basically, you're just giving them ideas, you're looking at what they're doing, and giving, kumbaga, kung ano yung sa tingin mo na would work for them. Tama ba?
Yes, yes.
So wala ka talaga, technically, there's really no actual work being done.
No work. Yes, yes, yes.
So parang yung parang doktor ka, may lumapit sa iyo, nagpapakonsulta, anong pwede kong gawin, you give your recommendations, ganun ba?
Yes,
Nice.
somehow.
And ilan yung clients na nagko-consult sa iyo sa ngayon?
I have two right now.
Okay.
One foreign, one local.
Nice.
Tapos
And then,
yan.
the
Yes.
rest of your clients, yung tatlo pa, those are actual work naman that you do for them.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Pero still, sabi mo nga, on average, parang 1 hour per day, yung trabaho mo lumalabas?
Sa consultation ko, 1 hour per week. Tapos yung 3 clients ko, siguro overall, roughly 3 hours a day.
Okay.
Ganun siya.
I see. So still, no, being able to work for maximum 5 hours a day. So, ano yan, normally umaga, tapos hapon wala ka na, or is it vice versa, or anong klaseng schedule meron ka?
Bale, I have yung time blockings pag nag-work ako para mas productive. So, I wake up early in the morning. Pag hindi pa gising yung mga kids, up. So, probably mga 8 or 7 to 9. And then, mag-school kasi yung daughter ko ng 10 a.m. Ako din yung nag-a-assist sa kanya up to 11 p.m. Tapos, yung backlogs ko, ginagawa ko siya after like 7 p.m.
Oh, okay. So, gabi na. So, you
Yes.
do most of the work, kumbaga pagtulog talaga sila, parang gano'n.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so that still allows you a lot of time, or it affords you a lot of time to be able to be with them during the day. Kumbaga.
Yes.
Nice. Galing. Okay. Now, of course, the question on people's minds. Okay. Ngayon, ito naman kung comfortable ka lang sharing. Kung hindi, maybe just give us a figure. Okay. Pero right now, working 5 hours on average daily, sabi mo nga, with the things that you learned, including yung mindset shift mo, yung limiting beliefs na nawala na, yung being able to charge premium na sa mga prospects mo. Meron ka bang, pwede mo ba i-share sa amin anong range of monthly income that you're currently getting sa ngayon?
So right now I'm hitting this month I hit like 115K. Yeah, for this month.
Nice.
So
and to think na sabi mo it was just May of this year when you dove in dun sa PFL and started realizing that you can actually charge premium for the service that you do.
Yes.
Galing. So May, June, July, August, September, halfway of October ngayon. So 6 months in, basically, you were able to do that. Right. Now, before I ask you some of the final questions na meron tayo, quickly lang, again, if you're watching this interview and if you're interested sa mga sinasabi siya ni Lara, especially things like, understanding the revenue line, being able to charge premium, reducing the number of hours that you're working for your clients. Lahat yan, natutunan ni Lara. Number one, sa PFL, but more importantly, ngayon sa loob ng Tribe, which is the paid program that we have. And if you're interested in being part of the Tribe, comment na kayo ng word na Tribe dito sa comment section natin, and we'll have one of our success managers reach out to you in the next few hours para kausapin kayo tungkol sa pagiging part nila ng Tribe. Now, ano ba yung mga last few questions? Tips mo. Sorry. Ano masasabi mo, Lara, to viewers natin who might still be thinking about maybe getting into freelancing, or maybe they're already freelancers prior to watching this, pero kagaya mo before, medyo underpaid, overworked, karamihan ganun yung mga sitwasyon, no? Ano yung mga, siguro without saying they join the Tribe or they enroll in the Tribe, what would be some of the things that you could give them para mag-umpisa na sila mag-start na sila in their journey into being premium freelancers just like you?
Siguro kasi before then, 'di ba, I'm thinking of my educational background and being a mom as a hindrance uh, to charge premium fees or to up my career, 'di ba? So, um I realized that me being a mom, it has allowed me to, kasi baka iniisip nung ibang kliyente, you will give them like second best output lang out there eh. Kasi, of course, your priority is your family. But being a mom, I learned that I can take care of things thoroughly and also put out the best work because yung kids ko are not hindrance but my drive right now. So, ayun. Lagi kong sinasabi pagka yung parang may kausap ako and they're asking parang how'd you do it? Ganyan, ganito. Sabi ko, it's not magic. And with my mental issues, because I was still diagnosed with clinically diagnosed with mental issues right now. Hindi ko na isa-isahin. Pero yeah, and I'm undergoing yung mga psychotherapy pa din. Siguro what I would say is that ikaw talaga yung pipili ng everyday mo eh. Like madalas na sinasabi ko sa sarili ko na parang yeah, I'd do it tomorrow kasi I'm so caught up with kids right now. I do this tomorrow. Pero ayun nga, sabi ko mag-up na lang ako ng career ko pag malalaki na yung anak ko para at least hindi ko na sila alagain. But there's no parang perfect time. You choose your time.
So it really is up to you at the end of the day. That's basically what you're trying to say. Sabi
Sorry,
ko,
one thing pala,
Mhm.
the thing that has helped me go through a lot of this was yung community support. So I think it's really helpful that you find people that will really support you and help you. People that can really understand you. Ayun, so kaya thankful din talaga ako dun sa Tabatak. It's not like just funny parang ano lang stuff. It has really helped me. It really helped me na parang there are days na talagang depressed talaga ako, pero ayun, merong mga tao na mag-cheer sa that's gold.
Okay, nice. So a lot of people are obviously cheering you on. They're super proud of what you've been able to achieve, Lara. Kami rin, of course, dumami lalo yung mga tao that admire you for what you do and they're really cheering you on sa mga ginagawa ko. So thank you for sharing with us your journey. Thank you for giving tips and giving, sharing your experience, allowing people to believe na pwede naman pala talaga. Even if you have a ton of things on your plate each day, mommy ka, may alaga ka, may mga ginagawa ka, that shouldn't stop you from achieving bigger things. Yeah. So congratulations. Oy, meron ka raw yata. Ewan ko if they're breaking the news sa'yo right now. I think you got, tama ba to? Alam mo na to. You're one of the 3 winners now ng
Yes,
EY.
yes.
Diba?
I read it when I woke up.
Congratulations
so,
you are,
sobrang
you
birthday
are,
to a celebration.
oo, biruin mo, nasa tribe ka na, tapos nasa EUI ka pa. Di ba? Wala ka na kailangan pa. Okay. And you're in a very exclusive circle of winners ng raffle dyan sa EUI. Hulaan mo kung sino yung mga iba pang winners ng free access dyan.
Ay, hindi ko kilala. Pwede bang pwede bang idea naman?
Ako yung isa.
Ay, talaga?
Yeah. Batch 2, I actually won the free raffle din. So I got the free access to EUI. Diba?
Na-excite ako.
Oo, diba? Si Karen din yata, Karen Crystal is one. So congrats sa ating tatlo. Hindi ko na maalala kung sino iba pero congrats sa mga nanalo ng free access. But anyway, that's an entirely different community and entirely different, course, yung EY na yan. But congratulations nonetheless, Lara, for winning free access dun sa
Thank you,
sa
thank you.
course na yun. Anyway, thank you very much everybody who watched this interview. Salamat. We hope that we have inspired you through the story ni Lara. And as always, we're committed to helping you, whether sabi nga namin, whether you join the tribe or not. If you're part of the community, we have tons of free stuff there. Check out nyo lang yung mga units section natin doon sa community. You'll be able to see a lot of lessons, free lessons there kung kailangan niyo. And on Thursday, balik tayo sa regular schedule natin with our Tribe Tambayan. Again, that's your opportunity to ask questions sa mga guests natin. I will bring you on live dun sa actual na conversation. So abangan nyo yan. That's Thursday, 8 p.m. And apart from that, Lara, do you have any shout-outs? May mga special na tao ka ba na gusto mong batiin?
Shout out lang sa Tabatak family and also to my family who might be able to watch.
Yes.
Shinare ko sa kanila yung
Yon. Hello sa family
Sure.
ni Lara. And, syempre, enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday ulit sa'yo. Kahit ilang oras na lang, we hope you have a grand evening and enjoy this evening with your family.
Salamat.
Okay. Thank you guys. We'll see you on Thursday. Bye.